So this little hack will increase your productivity immensely. Okay, so this video is like kind of clickbait, but also not really, because it's just not what you want to hear. I'm sure it's not like a hack to actually be more productive. It's really about taking the time to rest properly and how that is going to have a dramatic effect on your performance going forward, and therefore how productive you can be. So I was raised with, I guess, the stereotypical model of the harder you work, the more successful you'll be, the more you earn, the better the life you'll live, and therefore the happier you'll be. And so if you just keep working, if you keep grinding, if you keep pushing through, if you keep being better than the next person, then eventually you're going to rise to the top and you're going to be successful and you're going to be happy. And that's just the way it is. That's the game plan. That's this model that's set out for us by society. But we're all starting to realize now that that model isn't really working. Or at least it doesn't work for everyone. And for those that is working for, is it really working for them, or does it just seem like it's working for them? So the model of work till you die is actually the thing that's killing us. I mean, we're gonna die anyway, but it's making us die quicker, and we're not really happier for doing it. So I wanted to make this video to address this point. Over the past couple months, I have just been non-stop go all the time. I spent 6 months in South Africa, then came back to the US, where I immediately bought a van, started converting that van to go travel across the country. I did it all by myself, like learning how to build, learning how to do all of that stuff, which I'd never known before. Then eventually went on a 2-month road trip across America, where every day it was just go and figuring things out and being in new places, meeting new people, new energies, just like so much. And then I was excited to get back to home again, to just settle down and have a bathroom and not have to look for a place to sleep every night. But then I went straight back into work again because I needed to make money to actually live and survive. And so then I was all in the work mode again, and that's what I've been doing for the past month, until 2 days ago I woke up and I just felt dead to the world. I feel like I had nothing in me. I did not even want to get out of bed. I had no motivation to do anything. And it sucked because I'm not used to feeling like this. I'm always used to being like, yeah, let's go, let's get up. Like, even when you are tired, even when you are sick, like, let's push through it, let's make this happen. Literally just like have a tattoo, like make it happen no matter what, like figure out a way and push through. And over the past year, I've come to realize how unhealthy that lifestyle is. And I think a lot of people on the internet are starting to realize this, but there still are a lot of people out there pushing that hustle lifestyle. I know a couple of years when I got onto YouTube how big Gary Vee was, and I think he's still pretty big, but he was all about just like hustle nonstop. Like, if you're not working, then you're not working hard enough, and it's your fault if you don't get ahead in life. And so there was this pressure on me, put on me by myself, just comparing myself to other people out there on social media, like Gary Vee, who's a like tycoon marketing agency guy in New York City, whereas I'm sitting in my bedroom creating YouTube videos. But I'm comparing myself and putting all this pressure on myself to be productive, to hustle, to go all the time. And it's not healthy. It's not sustainable. And ultimately that led to a really big burnout that I had at the end of last year. Well, actually a little before last year, and that's why I was off of YouTube for so long, because I did the work all the time, and it just destroyed my life in a way. So I had to reset and rebuild everything, and now I feel like I'm in a much healthier place mentally and physically to be able to move forward and create again. So that's why I'm here. But yeah, I woke up 2 days ago and I just had nothing in me to do anything. Luckily, I'm in the fortunate position where I am a freelancer, so it's not like I have to go into an office, and I also don't have a family to support, so I know that for some people it might be a little bit more challenging to say what I'm about to say, but I decided to take the day off, and I literally spent the whole day in bed because I just couldn't do anything. And I hope that this inspire, I don't know if inspire is the wrong word, but I feel like even me, when I watch other YouTubers on like productivity and business and how to live a better life, like all of them are living this perfect life and they have everything put together. And I hope this shows you that I don't. I'm a human, and I had a day where I struggled and couldn't do anything, and I didn't want to get out of bed. And at first, like the first couple hours, I was really hard on myself because I was like, no, I should get up and do stuff. Like I should, like, there's nothing stopping me to do it. I have things to do. None of the things I had to do were due for that day or had any urgency to them, but I was like, I could be doing this. I could be going for a walk. I could be going for a run. I could be working out. I could be meeting up with friends. There's like a million things that you could be doing. And that's the problem, is there is always a million things that you could be doing. And so we've been conditioned into thinking that we always need to be doing something. But in doing that, we never actually give ourselves the chance to rest and recover properly. And when I woke up and my body was like, and my brain was like, no, we can't do this, I needed to listen to myself. And even though it took me a couple of hours, I eventually was okay with it. But I think more of society needs to listen to their minds and their bodies, and when they are feeling depressed or when they are feeling down and weak and just not up to living life to the fullest, take the time to rest properly. Because I think too much of the time we push through that and we go and try and do these things, which is great. Like, I think there's a line where you do need to push and get past the laziness in a way. Even though I don't think that's a great word to use either, because every time we're tired or we feel anxious, like, that's our body telling us something. So we need to take the time to listen to that. And so resting properly, recovering properly is so important. And that doesn't mean resting and like being on social media all day, because that's not giving your brain a chance to rest either. It's about taking naps, sleeping, eating properly. I made sure that I made like a good hearty healthy soup filled with vegetables and vegetable broth and like just really good organic food, so I was fueling my body properly to recover properly. And so it's all just about taking the guilt off of having a rest day. And I was thinking a little bit more about this in terms of, if you think of yourself as a professional athlete, now I'm sure most people watching this are not professional athletes, but they don't expect themselves to work out and be 100% every single day all the time. It's not a problem. It's so normalized for them. It's expected for them to rest and recover so that their bodies can rebuild that muscle, grow that muscle, and so they can perform at their best going into the next session or the next match or the next competition, whatever it is. So why do we think we're any different where we don't need any rest and we can just keep going all the time? So I kind of think you should treat yourself as a professional athlete in a way, not in maybe the physical sense, but in terms of the mental sense. You're a mental athlete or mathlete. Yeah, be a mathlete and give yourself the time and the guilt-free time to relax and recover properly. And yeah, don't eat shitty foods, don't eat sugars, don't eat fatty foods. Like, just recover in the proper way and don't make yourself feel guilty about it, because that just makes it worse. The value of rest and the value of sleep is so much more important than we've ever known. And I think now people are finally starting to realize that. So make sure that you're getting good sleep, good rest. When you do have downtime, don't distract yourself with scrolling through TikTok for hours, because that's not giving your brain a chance to rest. Eat good healthy foods, get out into nature, get some sunshine. I think that was another reason why I just did not want to get out of bed, because it's grey and gloomy and cold right now in New England, so it was just like not fun. So I realized how important sun and nature is to my mental health, so I need to try and make some plans to get outside pretty soon. But after having that full day of rest, I woke up yesterday and today, and I've been like the most productive that I've been in weeks. I've done so much. I feel so good about myself, and those couple hours of making myself feel bad for not doing anything, by giving myself that day to recover, has just allowed me to be exponentially more creative and more energized and more me. So yeah, make sure you rest properly to be 100 million billion times more productive. I hope this video was helpful. If you did like it, please leave a like. Check out this video if you do like this kind of stuff. I think you'll like that one too. And subscribe to the channel for more self-help, helpy videos and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.